The average person in their 20s makes 7 critical money mistakes that cost them over $100,000 by age 30. I made 5 of them myself. Here's what nobody tells you. These aren't small errors. These are wealth destroyers that compound over time and keep you broke while your friends build real financial security. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which mistakes to avoid and how to fix them if you've already made them. Let's start with the biggest one. Mistake number 1 is lifestyle inflation. This is when your spending increases every time your income goes up. You get a raise, you upgrade your apartment. You get a bonus, you buy a new car. In 2026, the median salary for someone aged 25 is about $52,000. But here's the trap. Every $1,000 raise you get should be building wealth, not upgrading your lifestyle. Let's say you make $45,000 at age 23. 2 years later, you're making $55,000. That's $10,000 more per year. After taxes, about $7,000. If you invest that entire $7,000 difference every year from age 25 to 35, you'd have over $110,000 at a 7% return. But most people, they spend it immediately. 91% of Americans earning over $75,000 still live paycheck to paycheck. They fall into the lifestyle trap. Nicer apartment, fancier car, more expensive restaurants. Your expenses rise with your income and you stay broke at every level. The fix? Lock in your spending at your current level. When you get that raise, pretend it never happened for your daily life. Route it straight to investments or savings. Mistake number 2 is ignoring your credit score. I see so many people in their 20s who have no idea what their credit score is or why it matters. Your credit score affects everything. Apartment rentals, car loans, mortgages, even job applications in some cases. And the damage you do in your 20s follows you for 7 to 10 years. Here's a real example. 2 people buy a $300,000 house in 2026. Person A has a 760 credit score. Person B has a 640 score.
Person A gets a 5.7% interest rate. Person B gets 7.2%. Over 30 years, Person B pays $93,000 more. Same house. Same loan amount.
A bad credit score costs you almost $100,000 on just one purchase. So what tanks your credit score? Late payments, maxing out credit cards, closing old accounts, and having no credit history at all. The fix is simple. Get a credit card. Use it for small purchases. Pay it off completely every single month. Set up auto pay so you never miss a payment. That's it. Mistake number 3 is waiting to invest. This is the one that hurts the most because time is literally money when it comes to compound growth. People say they'll start investing when they make more money, when they pay off their student loans, when they feel more stable. Meanwhile, years pass and the opportunity cost is massive. Let me show you the numbers. If you invest $300 per month starting at age 23, by age 65, you'll have over $1 million at a 7% return. But if you wait until 30 to start, you'll only have about $640,000. You lost $360,000 by waiting 7 years. Every year you wait costs you exponentially more because compound interest needs time to work. Time you can never get back. The fix? Start now with whatever you have. Even $50 a month matters. Open a Roth IRA. Set up automatic transfers. Invest in low-cost index funds. Don't overthink it. Just start. Mistake number 4 is not investing in yourself. Your 20s are when your earning potential has the most room to grow. But most people stop learning after college. They get comfortable. They coast. They watch Netflix instead of learning skills that could double their income. Here's the truth. A $5,000 course or certification that increases your income by $10,000 per year pays for itself in 6 months. Then it keeps paying you for decades. Let's say you're making $50,000 at 25. You spend $2,000 on courses and skills that help you jump to $60,000 by 27. That's $10,000 more per year. Over the next 38 years of your career, that's $380,000 in extra income from a $2,000 investment. That's a 19,000% return. The highest return on investment is always yourself. The fix? Dedicate 1 hour per day to learning high-income skills. Coding, sales, marketing, design, writing, whatever aligns with your career path. Make it non-negotiable. Mistake number 5 is staying in a low-paying job too long. Loyalty doesn't pay anymore. In 2026, job hoppers earn 20 to 30% more than people who stay put. Companies give existing employees an average raise of 3% per year, but switching jobs can get you a 10 to 20% increase overnight. I'm not saying jump ship every 6 months, but if you've been at the same company for 3 years without a significant promotion or raise, you're probably being underpaid. Let's run the numbers. You're making $50,000 at age 24. You stay for 5 years getting 3% raises. By 29, you're at $58,000. But if you switch jobs every 2 to 3 years with 15% bumps each time, you'd be at $82,000 by 29. That's $24,000 more per year. Over a career, that compounds to over $1.5 million in extra earnings. The fix? Update your resume every 6 months. Interview once a year, even if you're happy. Know your market value. Be willing to walk if you're not being compensated fairly. Mistake number 6 is having no emergency fund. This is how people end up in credit card debt spirals that take years to escape. Life happens. Your car breaks down. You need an emergency dental procedure. You lose your job. Without savings, you're forced to put on a credit card at 22% interest. A $2,000 emergency becomes $3,000 with interest. Then you can't pay it off. The balance grows. Now you're paying minimum payments and getting nowhere. This destroys people financially. The fix? Build a $1,000 emergency fund first, before anything else. Then work toward 3 to 6 months of expenses. Keep it in a high-yield savings account earning at least 4% in 2026. Mistake number 7 is not tracking your spending. You cannot manage what you do not measure. Most people have no idea where their money actually goes each month. Those $12 lunches? That's $240 per month. 3 streaming services at $15 each? $45. Coffee at $6 4 times a week? $96. That's almost $400 per month on things you barely notice. $400 per month invested for 40 years becomes $1.4 million. That's what those small purchases actually cost you. The fix? Track every dollar for 30 days. Use an app or spreadsheet. Just see where it goes. You'll be shocked. Then cut the expenses that don't actually improve your life. Here's the bottom line. Your 20s are not a throwaway decade. The financial decisions you make right now create momentum that lasts your entire life. Avoid these 7 mistakes, and you'll be wealthier at 30 than 90% of your peers. Make these mistakes, and you'll spend your 30s trying to recover. If this video helped you avoid even one of these expensive mistakes, smash that like button and subscribe for more money strategies that actually work. Your future self will thank you for the financial decisions you make today. Make them count.